So why do we have the Tax Cuts and Job Acts, aka the Trump tax plan? So what happened was we've been having over, right now the United States have a huge deficit right now of $22 trillion, and it has drastically increased. And one thing we have to figure out as a government was, how do we raise more revenue? At the same time, how do we simplify our tax code? So with this plan, it did a couple things. And at the third thing, what they're trying to do more importantly is they're trying to stimulate the economy. If you look at the economy around the world, one of the biggest issues in the world right now, I truly think is the biggest financial issue, which is aging. You see it right now. Japan, right now, where the economy has now been slowed down since for the last 20 years. Germany, who has the worst demographics, are in Europe right now. Their economy is drastically changing. And with that, the governments around the world are trying to really figure out how can they stimulate the economy for the economies to grow. And if you know about anything about aging, people who age don't buy things. They don't buy bigger houses, they don't buy cars, they're very conservative with their money. And with that being said, it slows down economies drastically. So what the hopefully of this plan was to stimulate our economy so we could have some type of economic growth that went back to a 4 to 5% economic growth that we see in the 90s and early mid 2000s after we came out of the dot-com bubble. So that's why we have it. And last but least, simplify the tax code. And has it simplified the tax code? No, it made it a little bit more complicated. But for most Americans, it has simplified their tax code. It went from people who used to itemize their taxes, who are now doing regular standard deductions for them because they don't need to do itemized deductions as much.